Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things, and today is going to be my first ever mid-month makeup review on my channel. I've decided that I want to start being able to just like sit down and talk about the products I've been trying lately and not only include them in like favorites and fails videos, because there are products that I try that I like but they don't make it into favorites, so like I never really know where to fit them in. So I felt like, okay, I need to just start setting aside time to talk about like everything I've tried, what I think of it. I have quite a few products sitting in front of me because I feel like I tried a lot during Vlogmas, and I don't necessarily have everything I've tried during Vlogmas sitting in front of me because some stuff I still haven't fully made up my decision about. I need to play with it more, but I feel like I have enough in front of me to fully make a video right now. So if that is something you guys want to see, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, so I say let's start with some of the stuff that I got in a boxycharm box. I will say something that is not in this video is products from Storybook Cosmetics. I haven't really gotten to play with them enough and make a full decision. I will say at this moment right now, I have not been overly impressed with the few times I've used them. And I mean, I want to play with them more before I like really like stick it to them, but right now I'm not down with it. Okay, I do have 3 different makeup items sitting in front of me. I will say I wouldn't super rave about any of these. So let's start with this thing from the Brow Bar. This is from the Brow Bar, and this is their True Glam Brow Makeover Kit. This comes with 2 brow powders, a I guess this is like a concealer to cut out your brows, a tinted brow gel, and a little makeup brush with like that you can, I guess this side is for the brows and this side I think is for the concealer. This is about $30 if I recall, and so the shade they gave me in boxycharm was dark, so this is the darkest shade, which is basically a black and a very dark brown. The brow powders are fine. I don't really have a problem with them, but this entire like thing I just find so unnecessary. I would much rather just have a tiny little compact with just the brow powder. And I'll tell you why. First of all, this shade of concealer is darker than my skin tone, so I could never use it for what it's meant for. And if they're just picking the concealer to go with like a dark concealer with a dark brow, like that's not how that works. But also, see if you can see, there are black flecks in here because of the powder getting into the cream. So there's that. Next, brow gel. Brow gel does not last even close to as long as a brow powder is going to last. So eventually this is going to just be an empty piece. And it's a tinted brow gel with a huge spoolie, which is like my biggest no-no. I only will use a big spoolie if it's a clear brow gel. This one gets pretty messy because of that. And as far as the little brush goes, it's fine, it works. I much prefer using like a full-size brush because I feel like I have more control with it. Overall, this for me is not something I really enjoyed from my boxycharm. And this one specifically came in my PR box, so I did not pay for that. Okay, the other product that came in my PR box was the Jcat London Marbled Light Blush in the shade Dusk. Now, I really like this, but I believe this is over $30 for a blush, which I have a hard time grappling with that in general. It's what's kind of kept me from trying the Cover FX blush duos, and especially with this one where it's one blush, like it's nice, but I just keep telling myself like you could get something just as nice at the drugstore. I also know there's some sort of drama with boxycharm and like different ingredients than the one you buy in the store, which they still haven't addressed, so I can't even speak to that. But while I like this product and I like that I got it in my box, it's not like something I'm like jumping head over heels over, and it's just like, it's an okay product to me. Okay, the last product I have here to talk about from boxycharm, I believe, is the Jcat London Confetti Highlighter. Now this came in my paid for Boxy Luxe box, and okay, I think it's a really nice product. It's this very interesting texture, except we have like profiles on our account with our skin tone, and look at how dark this is. Like a dark gold. Sorry, it's even more like a bronze. Like this does not work as a highlighter on me. This is an extremely dark shade. So I found that very odd that it wasn't like it came in my PR box. Like this came in the box that knows my skin tone, knows I'm very fair, and like this really would only be wearable for me as an eyeshadow. So that was like extremely disappointing to me. Side note, I did wind up canceling my boxycharm subscription, so I will only receive it in PR, and the only box I will be subscribed to, for right now at least, is my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I think that boxycharm has kind of made their actual boxes a lot worse, even though they raised the price. Once they made Boxy Premium a thing, I feel like the actual boxycharm subscription went down the toilet, personally. Oh wait, one more thing. Duh, forgot. This was in my Boxy Luxe box as well that I paid for. This is the INN Beauty Project. I'm not sure if that's the brand name. So, I've made a dent in this. I think it's a nice setting spray. I really don't like the sprayer though. It kind of goes everywhere, and that's like my biggest issue with this. So it's a nice product. I'll use it, but the sprayer does not do it for me. Okay, I have like a lot of lip products. I tried a lot of lip products during Vlogmas. Many of them were formulas I'd already tried before, but I did have a few here that were like brand new to me that I wanted to talk about, and I thought we could talk about it. So one product was the Just a Tint lip crayon from Colourpop. This shade is the shade Gimme S'more. Actually, I'll do some swatches. Okay. So I bought this myself from Ulta. And let me tell you something. I love the color. I love the actual formula. I hate the scent. So in my video where I tried this, I asked if anyone knew what the scent was, and it seems like everyone says this is a passion fruit scent. I do not like it at all. That to me is the biggest turnoff of this product. So while I definitely will use this one that I have, it has completely turned me off from buying any more in the future. Okay, this next product is from Buxom. Historically, I love products from Buxom. This is their full-on lip cream in the shade Bellini. Now, I love their full-on lip polish, and this is what Bellini looks like. But I have to say, of the formulas, I prefer the lip polishes over this lip cream. I feel like this has a much stickier, heavier texture. And I think when I heard cream, I thought it was going to be more like a creamy liquid lipstick and not so much a very sticky lip gloss. So for me, I don't think I'd continue and get another one of this formula. I really prefer the lip polishes over this. The next product is this tiny little sample from Charlotte Tilbury. This is their Matte Revolution in the shade Pillow Talk. So this is my first time ever trying the infamous Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. So I was quite excited, and honestly, it's lovely. It's so wonderful. I really like it. Now, do I think that this is gonna make me run out and buy Charlotte Tilbury lipstick? No, but it feels really cool to have the little sample from Sephora. So that's how I feel about that. Now this, beautiful, I love this. This is a free sample I got from Ulta. This is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Mousse. Now I always rave about their regular Ultra HD Matte Liquid Lipstick. It's fantastic. This is the same thing. It smells just like Freeze Pops. This shade I have is called Spice, but it's got more of a moussey texture, as the name would say, so it doesn't dry down quite as matte. But look at this color. It's so pretty. And oh, it smells so good. Like this Revlon Ultra HD line, like I know people really like the gloss ones too. I've never tried those. It's just quality. Like I just absolutely love these formulas so much. Okay, next actually came in a advent calendar. I think it was the Birchbox advent calendar. This is the Jouer, what do they call it? Sheer Pigment Lip Gloss in Oxford Street. This is my first time ever trying a lip product from Jouer. Right here. Okay, so here is the lip gloss right here. Honestly, not my favorite lip gloss formula. I really love the blushes from Jouer, but this one just doesn't do it for me. It's a little bit too much of that like sticky tacky kind of texture, similar to the Buxom lip cream. So for me, like this wasn't like a big win. Like it doesn't make me want to run out and buy more Jouer lip products. So that was actually a big surprise because I feel like people really like Jouer's lip products, but this one just was not exciting for me. All right, O for lip gloss. So I actually tried two O for lip glosses during Vlogmas. One was the shade Natural, and this is the shade Cherry Mocha. If you know about what happened on vacation, I took Natural on vacation, got a fungus on my lips, and had to get rid of all my lip products that I used on vacation. I really liked that shade. I really like this formula. So Natural was more of a sheer formula, whereas Cherry Mocha is more of a pigmented gloss, contrary to the other glosses I've talked about in this video. This one, thumbs up, great formula. So this was actually a 3 set. of lip glosses that I got from Ulta, and I've been seeing that set on sale for like $12 a lot, which is like $12 for 3 full-size lip glosses, which is like a really good sale, which I've been like controlling myself. You don't need to get it. You don't need to get it. You know, don't need to get it. Because I keep saying like, oh, I can re-get the one and give 2 away. But I'm like, you have enough lip glosses. You are fine. So I am fine, but I really like the formula. And what kind of scent does it have? It has like a very sweet like frosting scent. So I really do like it. One last lipstick is the lipstick I'm wearing today. Love it so much. CoverGirl Cream in the shade Sultry Sienna. Oh my. Well, obviously it's on my lips, but this is it here. Before this, I'd only tried their Demi Matte formula, which I do love. This one might even be nicer than this formula. It's so lightweight and creamy, and like CoverGirl and Almay have like my 2 favorite lipsticks from the drugstore. Hands down, love it so much. Okay, so I have a couple products I bought from Ulta that I've recently tried out. So the first is the brow pencil I used today. This is the Morphe brow pencil. This is actually very, very good. I think this one works better than the CoverGirl brow pencil, and this one's cheaper. This one's $5. I have this in the shade Latte. So I actually really like this. I would definitely consider repurchasing this. I'm not like the biggest fan of Morphe, but this actually performs really, really well. Another product that's been quite a surprise that I really like. I'm not wearing it today because I kind of need to have more of a self-tan to wear it. This is the Jcat Stay Shore and Concealer. I actually recently have been using this kind of just like as an all-over foundation almost, just like using it to like spot conceal my face and then using like a powder to set it. I really like this product. I will say the shade range is maybe one of the weirdest shade ranges I've ever seen. It's like a lot of colors look exactly the same and then it like jumps to the other side of the spectrum. It's like very weird. I don't fully get the shade range, but the actual product I really do like. The last product that I bought at Ulta is probably the best product we're going to talk about all day and made it into my best of the year. The Physicians Formula Healthy Powder. This stuff is like magic. I don't understand it. I wonder if I've actually made a dent. No, I don't feel like I've really made a dent yet, but I will say this stuff is the nicest pressed powder I've ever used. It does not make you matte. It kind of sets everything in place. It's the first pressed powder I've really felt comfortable like using under my eyes on my concealer. I don't know what else I can say about it. I said a lot in my other video I spoke about it in, but like this to me is the standout of everything in this video we're talking about. I actually have 2 Bareminerals products here. This first one I bought at Marshall's. This is their, I guess just their matte foundation powder. It is the foundation I'm wearing today. Basically, I put on some concealer to like conceal some redness, and then I buffed this over top. I did use this specifically like under my eyes, buffed the rest of my skin with this, and I feel like my skin looks very nice. I did set it all with this spray if you want like an idea of like what's like going on my face, but I feel like it looks really nice. Like I don't know if I used to use the matte one in college, but I definitely wasn't using it right, or I wasn't using it and like knowing how to do makeup or something in college. But I only paid $8 for this, and I feel like the face is looking good. Like it doesn't look like I'm just wearing a little concealer and some powder foundation. But overall, I've been very much enjoying this. I don't think I'd spend the full price on it, but finding it on sale was like a thumbs up. And if you're wondering, I bought this in the shade Pharaoh 1, which I think is the shade I used to have in college, if I recall. I feel like it's a decent enough shade match. The other product is this. I feel like I got this in a Sephora Play box. It is the bronzer I'm wearing today. This is the Bareminerals bronzer, and it just says Endless Sun Bronzer in the shade Warmth. I would say this is one of those products where like I like it. I don't think it's that bad, but it's definitely not like something I love. I think the warmth is maybe like a little too warm for me when I'm not self-tanned. So like while I think it's like a fine product, it's not something I'm like running out to buy like the full size of or like using it every day. Like I just think it's okay. Next was like something I'm very sad about. Like I really wanted to like it, but like I just don't. And like it stinks. So I finally tried my first product from Midas Cosmetics, and I really wanted to like it. This is their Pumpkin Spice Latte palette. Like, talk about me. Pumpkin Spice Latte, 4 shades. I will say, I do think these oranges are really good. I'll give them that. So that's the one orange. This is the other orange. Like, they look really nice, right? I also think, so that was iced and double shot. So I actually also like steamed. It looks really, really pretty on the eyes. It's not like the most revolutionary color, but it does really look very nice on the eyes. However, when I have a quad, I want all 4 shades of the quad to work perfectly together. And this shade Espresso is super, super patchy when I use it. Like no, it's not gonna come off super patchy in the swatch, but that last shade, no matter what I do, every time I use this palette, that dark shade is so patchy and I cannot get it to blend. And it's super upsetting because like I really wanted to like love the palette because like it's a small brand, it's a woman-owned brand, like it has like all the check marks, you know? But this specific palette was not what I was hoping for. I cannot recommend this one. However, I'm sure not all the palettes are of this quality. It's funny, I've seen a lot of people talking about how much they love the quads from Midas, but I do notice when they talk about the quads, a lot of people aren't mentioning this quad, and I wonder if it is because a lot of people have issues with this specific shade. So that was a bummer. Okay, there's one last product I want to talk about in this video, and it's this set that I bought from e.l.f. I hope it's still available by the time I'm making this video because I think it was part of their holiday collection, but I actually think it's a really awesome deal. So you get 3 duos and a brush for $5. Now, the actual brush is called their eyeshadow brush, which to me is the same as this brush they have in their collection, except I think it has different bristles. Like the original bristles are like very stiff, whereas I feel like these are very loose and floppy. So big difference to me there, but almost identical brushes. These duos are so nice. To me, these are the same quality as the shadows in the new Classics palette. And they're really cool. So the one duo is like kind of like your warm tones. Like I can swatch them too. So you have the warm tones. You have one that has like your purples. And then this last one has like a deep brown and then like a nice like shimmery kind of, you can do that all over the lid, inner corner. Here's the deep brown. Here's that shade. So I've been very happy with these actual shadows. I mean, you can see like, I mean, it's not like revolutionary eyeshadow here, but for e.l.f., like it's definitely the same quality as these. And I like how they're like travel friendly, where if you want like to just grab one of the duos, a couple duos, like they don't take as much room up as an eyeshadow palette. And yeah, it's probably not the best deal, 6 shades and an eyeshadow brush for $5, but I personally very much enjoy it. Hey, maybe now that it's after the holidays, maybe it's even on sale, so who knows. But yeah, those were all of the products I've tried recently that I wanted to talk to you guys about. You can let me know in the comments if you guys have tried these products, what was your experience? I definitely like this format. Let me know if this is something that you guys like as well. And yeah, that is it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!